Vector. Many quantity not just have magnitude, it also have direction. So it's not a scalar quantity, it can be a vector quantity. And so let's see algebra of the vector, addition, subtraction. More magnitude of the vector, the length, and then multiplication. And vector is a very useful tool. Component of a vector, it can be expressed like this way. Like this, r equal to x I component and j and k, something like this. And let's see the product of two vectors. Scalar product, dot product, inner product is defined this way. And you have a geometric implication. Vector product, cross product is defined in this way. You can use this symbol or using a cross. And let's see, the vector is actually equal to this. These are two examples. Then let's see triple product, scalar triple product. Is defined by this A dot B cross C. And these are the examples. Vector triple product is defined by A cross B cross C. And these are the examples. Vector, how the vector can define a line and a plane, even sphere. I will give you some example later on using vector. So vector can, the line can be expressed by vector. And these are examples. More example. Now let's see how we do the differentiation of vector function and the integration. And you can see the differentiation here. Scalar and vector field, if you have a range R, and it can be a scalar, it defines a vector. These are the definition of gradient, Laplacian, and the curve, and divergent. These are some examples. And these are so-called solenoid. And these are some identity, some example of this vector operation. Let's see, we can change it to a rectangular coordinate into cylinder or spherical polar coordinate. Vector can be expressed in this coordinate. Sometimes this coordinate is more easier to manipulate. And this is spherical polar coordinate. And let's see some example. More example. More example. More example. More example. These are Green theorem. More example. More example. And I will give you some information from other source books. and I will quick scan through it. Vector, definition, law of vector algebra, component of a vector, dot or scalar product, cross or vector product, some formula, operator, gradient, divergence, Laplacian, biharmonic operator, formula, line integral, property of integral, independent when sometimes it's independent of the path, multiple integral, so surface divergence theorem, the relation between volume and the surface, Stokes theorem, circle and the surface, Green theorem, circle and the area, curvilinear coordinate, these are different coordinates. Different coordinate. These are some scalar definitions: scalar, vector, triple product, vector, some definition, vector analysis again, dot product, inner product, differentiation of a vector, geometry of curve in space, geometry, definition, so these are rectangular coordinate, different coordinate, and these are gradient diverging curve Laplacian, Green theorem, Stokes theorem, identity, this is again vector space, coordinate, inner and dot product, inner product, vector analysis, scalar field, vector field,